Hal Burton and P.J. Nicols in studio with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Morning.
Good
Jeff.
to see you guys.
How
Been a
are
while
you?
since we had
Good
you on
morning.
the air.
Spencer.
And we have got Seussical The Musical coming to town here later in the year of next year. But in just a few weeks, auditions are coming up. Sunday, January 13th from 1 to 5 at Faith Lutheran Church.
Absolutely. We need singers and dancers and musicians of all ages.
So talk to me a little bit about the formatics of Seussical The Musical and what you would be familiar with the books of Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Okay,
right.
okay.
If you love The Cat in the Hat and Horton Hears the Who,
Yeah.
you're going to love Seussical the Musical.
Well, there's a good tie-in right there. And
The musical just opened on Broadway in 2015.
Okay.
So it's a new musical, but again, as you said, it references back to all the Dr. Seuss characters, although the main theme of the story is Horton Hears a Who.
Oh, okay.
And then different skits are based on that whole theme.
This is all with that Missoula.
No.
Is not no.
Faith
The Music
Acts.
Faith
Theater
Acts.
International is helping to put on this one
Right,
with
yeah.
Faith
Oh,
Acts.
right. Yeah.
For
Faith
sure.
Acts, yeah.
So ages, all ages, you need characters and actors and actresses of all ages.
Picture yourself as like a who, you know, sitting on this little clover, a speck of dust that's
Sure.
sitting on clover.
Okay.
And, you know, you're in Whoville,
Uh-huh.
you know, picture that. Can't you just see yourself as that,
I
Jeff?
surely can.
Yeah, I'm sure. You'd
Are there
make
any
a great
bald
Who.
Who's, or would I have to wear a
The
wig?
mayor of Who.
Maybe.
Yeah, right? You'd make a
Could you-
great mayor of Who.
Are there any roles
Yeah.
for like short, handsome, bald guys that can't sing?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You know.
Well, you got your first.
There you go.
right here.
We would love it. We would love. No, we need all ages
Okay.
because what it is, it's a family event, and Faith Acts builds a community one production at a time.
Sure.
And it is a ministry of Faith Lutheran Church. However, what we've noticed is that when you bring multi-generations together through theater, it builds an amazing community.
Yeah.
And we don't have people just from our church. We have people from all over the community. If you can sing it all, if you can dance it all, if you can act it all, even if you've never done it before, just come out because we have so many roles in this show. It's pretty amazing.
And there's a plenty of behind-the-scenes action as well if you're not comfortable on the stage.
There is certainly. We need people to work on props, on sets. We need painters to paint the sets, people to pull the curtain, people to work on the sound, the lights.
Uh-huh.
So all are welcome. You're talking about people being in this. There's one gal in the community, her name is Anna Barkman. She was in it when she was 8 years old the first time,
Oh
and
my
she's been in every production, all 5
Wow.
productions we've had.
Yeah, she was in Annie. That was the beginning
Yep,
for
she was
her.
one of the orphans in Annie.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
And Joel Barkman, they've grown up with this, and it's really shaped their character, I think.
And you were talking to us before we started about a great way to bring the parents and the kids together on this one. Now, you mentioned all ages, and one great way to bring in a kid is if you yourself as the adult are ready to put your hat into the ring and be a part of this stage performance, and then you bring your child to
Yeah.
not shadow you, but have their own role, but you and them
Right.
together experiencing theater.
Absolutely. In kindergarten last year, we had a grandfather, a daughter, and granddaughter, all in the same cast. It was really fantastic.
You know, in Mary Poppins, if you'll remember, there was a father who came with his son just to support his son, but he was amazing for George Banks, the father in
yeah.
the story, had a great voice, and so we kind of coerced him into being in the show,
That is
and
really
he
cool.
was marvelous, and he's been in all the shows ever since.
Yep.
How many people are involved in a production like this, including behind the scenes?
Well, this cast, for instance, could have 30 or 40 people. You can have a lot of who's on stage at one time.
Sure.
Just
And
depends who
in
comes
terms
out.
of the actual characters that have a name role, probably about 20.
Yes.
Jeez, that's still a lot.
Yeah, it
And
is.
behind the scenes, it's amazing. We have people that have never done anything before, and then we have people that have done Broadway.
Oh,
So, yeah, we've got a lot of people, even behind the scenes. Our stage manager, for many years, had done Broadway as a stage
She
manager.
was a stage manager in New York.
in New York.
And my co-producer is Daniel Frischman.
Uh-huh.
If you know who
Yes.
Daniel is,
Yeah.
he's been an actor for years.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
in L.A., and of course I was a New York stage
And
actress.
PJ, right. I mean,
Well,
We all know about PJ. So I want to talk a little bit about the logistics for somebody that wants to do this.
Yeah.
So they go Sunday the 13th from 1 to 5, do the audition. After that, what would be the time commitment involved?
They would hear within a couple days.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do have sort of a follow-up for people that can't make that, or people that a callback it's called. But generally within 2 to 3 days,
They'll hear about it.
they'll hear about it.
And the commitment really is 3 days a week, or 3 days that we're having rehearsals during the week, until the production takes place, which is in April.
Okay.
So from mid-January, it's Thursday nights for a few hours, Sunday afternoons for a few hours, and Monday evenings for a few hours.
Okay.
Which is another reason to have older adults involved,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
if you've got 8 and 9-year-olds at night, you've got to have somebody there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I gotta stress this for families. It is so amazing to do a production, a mother and son, a father and daughter, doing a production like this together. It's so amazing, and they've all come back and said we bonded so much with our kids.
Could totally see that.
Yeah, it's really great.
Are you going to have
And-
people reading roles? How does this work for the audition? Do you break it up with the people who can sing, people who have been acting before? How does it work?
Everybody that shows up will be given a song to practice, just a few lines from a song to get an idea. And they'll be given maybe a short script, maybe 3 or 4 lines. And that's for everybody. The ones who want to audition for a specific part, like Cat in the Hat, they'll be asked to do a bit more. But for everybody else, show up, get accustomed to the stage, the directors get to see you, so it's pretty easy. And I don't think we've ever not accepted anybody that showed up.
Oh,
I
sure.
don't think so. I mean, there's
Everybody's
so
Have a
many
chance,
people
Jeff.
in this
Still have a
cast,
chance.
and in other shows we've double casted, things like that, So
Yeah, I
well-
was the mayor of Munchkinville, and then I
Right.
was a giant. And
Right.
how could I be the mayor of Munchkinville?
And a giant.
and a giant,
Same
right?
time, that's it.
And of course, everybody will remember my renowned performance of Mr. Beaver.
Oh, yeah. I
in
mean,
Narnia.
just stretching the roles. It's just
I need to see
Yeah.
these pictures.
Yeah. No, we'll find them. They're great.
Oh yeah, we'll find those.
Sunday, January 13th, 1 to 5 at Faith Lutheran Church. It's on Connection Street in Shelton. faithactstheater.org. Also on the Facebook pages where we're looking at this now, facebook.com/faithactstheater. We'll tag that when we post the
Thank
interview
you.
later today.
And
so
there should
people
be a
can
phone
know.
number too.
There sure is, to get folks involved in on that one. Seussical The Musical is going to be auditioning Sunday the 13th. Maybe some more opportunities as well if they're not getting the full freight on that Sunday, right? We're thinking maybe the next day. There's maybe
if we
need
have
to.
an overflow, or if someone can't make it on the 13th, on Monday there is a provision for people to come back from 6 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
And I gotta say, the music for this is absolutely phenomenal. It is Broadway worthy.
Wow.
It's amazing.
And the end of April, early part of May is when we'll get to see this on the
Absolutely.
stage.
It's
That's correct.
April 27th, 28th, May 4th, and 5th.
Okay.
Yeah.
PJ, Hal, good to see you guys.
Good to see you again,
So
Jeff.
great to be here.
Nice meeting you.
We
Thanks for
will
having
check you
us.
back here before too long, reminding folks in April of the big event. How's that
Awesome.
sound?
Good.
Okay.
Sounds
Awesome.
super.
Good to see
And
you
root
guys.
Thanks again.
root for me. I want to be a certain character. I won't tell you.
Aren't
who.
you choosing? You're not the one who's choosing?
Well, I'm one of the ones, but I'm assistant director and I'm the acting coach as well.
Can
But
you
I
believe
don't
that?
make
She's
the
the
final
acting coach?
decision. The director does. So
All right.
I have to audition just like everybody else.
Okay.
Our director, by the way, is Michelle Whitaker.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I
So
like this.
awesome.
Thank you guys. Good to see you.
Yeah, great to be
here.
here.